This is still figuring tech out.
Hi guys, welcome back to our podcast. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're listening to this episode from. This is still figuring tech out, and today we're going to be talking about a very important topic. This topic is very important to you as an adult and as a techie. Now, as usual, I am here with my co-hosts, Joy and Josie or Josiah. Um, Hi, Joy. Hi,
Hi.
Josiah.
Hi.
I feel like this topic is going to be very, very interesting. Why? Is because we've been having a lot of adulting issues. The topic for today is we're figuring out tech, not adulting. Now, the idea behind this topic is for us to explain our unique experiences about handling our tech careers while also handling adulting issues like finance, family, health, loss, grief, and the likes. So, to get into it, are you guys excited about this topic?
Yeah, I mean, excited.
Okay.
By the way, like we don't know who our host is. You
Oh!
didn't tell us
I'm sorry, guys. I am your host for this episode, and my name is Chinaza.
Nazar.
Yes, Naza,
who you are.
the
Cyberpreneur. for short.
cyberpreneur. Yeah. Okay, so first of all, how has life been recently?
Okay, I think I'll start. How's life been recently? I would say tough in the sense that, trying to balance like a lot of things, like you said, tech, there's adulting, and within tech, there's so many things you're trying to balance. Within adulting, there's so many things you're trying to balance, right? So I would say it's been not easy. Like tough is the word I'm going to use, but I mean we're still figuring stuff out. So hopefully we'll figure it out as we go.
Hopefully, we will. Joy.
Let me just say. Let me just say that this week, oh Jesus Christ. I told you guys I was going for house hunt.
Yeah, you
Jesus. Agents will use you.
did. Abuja
Hmm.
agents.
Any agent in anywhere. I don't know. Anyways, that road has been cleared. But yeah.
So now,
So you got a
now
place.
you're a house owner. You're a
No,
house
I'm a
owner.
tenant. I'm not the house owner.
But you got keys, new keys.
Yeah,
You understand?
Mm.
That's nice. For me, life lately it's been tough. I've been trying to navigate grief as well as the hustle and the bustle of life, trying to make money, trying to balance my career with life, and also trying to take care of my health because I know recently my health has been suffering. So, yeah, that's about it for now. Okay, so now we know that in tech there is this rapid change with the whole emergence of AI and emerging trends like quantum computing, 5G networks, and the likes. And we also know that in life, in your personal life, there's also drastic changes. I feel like the way we experienced life like 5 years before is not what we're experiencing right now.
Oh no.
So, like, what do you think? Now, this question goes to Josiah. You're going to start. What do you think is the biggest difference between the rate of change in the tech industry and the rate of change in your personal life? How has it been like? How was it like in tech in your career? The change has it been fast? In life, has it been easy for you to navigate new experiences, new basically anything new, any change that has happened? How has it been like trying to navigate both tech and adulting at the same time?
Oh, that's a very good question. I think the rate of change has been very drastic. I'm not going to lie, to be honest, because, and I'll start with tech, right? It's like you said, the rise of AI. There's so many tools. There's so many things going on, right? So I'll put it this way: the focus is the same, right? But like the end goal is the same, right? But like in the short term, you might have to like change this. You might have to focus on this, right? You might have to change the way you approach this, right? So certain things that were like very much in demand before are becoming obsolete right now,
Yeah.
right? With the rise of AI. And if you're trying to be somebody that is employable or somebody that can build something sustainable, you need to be able to position yourself, right? So I think in a way that is like that causes a lot of change, right? Because it's like you're making progress in this aspect, and then you might have to, maybe think about it a little bit and readjust and try to, go back to the drawing board and readjust your game plan. So you're trying to deal with that, and then you're now trying to deal with life changes, right? You're trying to so for instance, recently, like a cousin of mine is planning like his wedding, and I never knew planning weddings were so tough and crazy because like it's there's so many things going on. I had like an event, like a developer event I had to do. I was trying to juggle a lot of these things together, and I was just like, so many things. And the funny thing is, life doesn't wait for you. Life doesn't wait for you to get balance
Nah.
before it, like, even before rapid changes happen, right? So I would say it's not easy balancing changes in tech, right, and life. And I would say the rate of change has been drastic, especially as adults, right? Where, like, a lot of things now come into the picture and stuff like that. So it's been drastic, but we've already started the journey and we cannot end it. So
Except you want to die. Okay, so Joy, the question still remains: the biggest difference between the rate of change in the tech industry or in your career and the rate of change in your personal life and responsibilities.
Well, I would say that personal life, I think the changes are not, they are not too drastic, but yeah, there have been changes. Like, see me, I'm moving out.
that's a drastic change.
That was a
Joy.
very drastic
I
change.
knew it
Becoming
was
an
going
adult.
to.
You're living the nest,
I knew
man.
it was like going to happen, like, but I didn't know it was going to like sooner. And I'm like a bit nervous because who will cook for me?
I
Hear
will
me?
cook for you. I'm here for you.
Yeah. And it's like now I'm out, right? I have to like see myself that okay, I have to do, in as much as like it's not mandatory for me to like stay out, right?
Yeah.
And my parents have like I can always like come back. There's this feeling of having this independence that you can take care of yourself, you
Mm-hmm.
can watch out for yourself and everything. And I'm nervous about that actually. But I know that I'm going to move past this stage anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then personally there's a lot of things I want to learn. Like me taking this Josiah course is actually opening my eyes to a lot of things. It's opening my eyes to a lot of things in the sense that there are a lot of things I will come across, a lot of concepts that I'm always Googling.
Remember, guys, we said we still use Google. We're figuring tech out.
Yeah, I'm always once like the current instructor Brian. Once he just say this and I don't understand, it's either ChatGPT or Google instantly, because I cannot move past that and still not understand what he's talking about, because he
Yeah.
will always catch up with it in the next module or next section.
Mm-hmm.
And it has been bittersweet because once I get to understand, I'm like, oh wow. And once there are some things I don't understand, even while still googling, I'm like, okay, okay, oh, knowledge, this knowledge.
The knowledge doesn't want to enter.
Exactly, and it's never ending. But yet, this shows that personally, I am still like going through more self development from now for I think forever. Honestly,
Forever, you're in tech.
forever. Then in tech, if you're trying to learn one of these, like if you're trying to learn PowerShell, before you know there's a new thing that you have to
Tell me
learn.
about it.
Bash scripting is something you have to learn. There's this
Yeah.
new tool that comes out, you're trying to learn it and everything. So
I'm
it's
still trying to
just
get a
so
hang of rejects,
drastic.
man.
Oh,
Regular expressions.
oh God. It is just so drastic, right? And every day new things are coming out. New things are coming out. So how do we keep up with this? Honestly, just like take it one step at a time, because we're
Yeah.
not robots. So
No, we are not.
we're not
We are
robots.
not.
So like now I'm still like pushing towards like completing my GSEC. So once I'm done with that, that's my focus for now. That and work. Once I'm done with that, I move forward again to back to PowerShell, right? To understanding it, then with work. So I'm not going to try to even bombard myself with anything. I am not
Have to
a
take it easy.
Yeah.
I'm not a what is this word that this called when people do like everything.
Jack of
Jack of
all
all
trades.
Mhm. I will just take it one step at a time, because by the time I'll have all these skills in my arsenal, then some people will think I am jack of all trades. But in the sense, I took it like one step at a time. Like I wouldn't say I'm trying to learn Python here,
And
I'm
learn
trying
this
to
one
learn
here.
PowerShell here, I'm trying to learn GRC here, I'm trying to learn this and that. No, my brain is not on that level yet. But yes, everything
Okay.
has actually been so,
It's been drastic.
yeah, the
Drastic.
changes. But I think I'm accommodating it well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I am.
Well, for me, the biggest difference, rate of change in tech. I came to a realization in the last 2 weeks that for me to actually be very relevant in my field of cybersecurity, my area of cybersecurity that I'm doing is I might have to do a lot of automation and scripting.
Told you.
So I think in the last episode I mentioned that I'm leaning towards the security engineering pathway. And this is no longer leaning. I'm actually gradually transitioning into security engineering. I have like a whole roadmap and all. So the rate of change in tech, drastic. The rate of change in my personal life. Why does everybody want me to get married?
Eh?
Yes,
Is it for
everybody
real?
is speaking about me getting married, and this is not like I know this is me shifting focus from tech,
I mean, it's
but this
adulting
is
too, yeah.
adulting, yeah, and it's like I don't want to get married and
Why?
be no. It's no.
Mm-mm.
Okay,
Wait.
okay, okay.
If she does not
I'm
want to
not.
get
I'm
married,
not.
who are you
I don't
to
want to
say?
hear it.
I
No, no,
do
no, I
want
don't
to get
hear it.
married.
Okay, wait.
If you don't
I-
want to get
Wait,
married,
no, wait.
I
wait,
do
wait.
want to get married.
Okay, great.
So just let me
no,
land,
Josiah,
Josiah.
no, let me no, Josiah. If she does not want to get married, why are you asking the
No,
why?
no. I'm asking the why as to understand your reason,
I'm,
right? Not to say like I can't tell you
I
to or
do
not
want
to.
to. I do want to get
So,
married.
Joy, are you happy now?
I've
Okay.
experienced
smile.
love. I've experienced love. I've experienced
Sorry, say that
partnership.
like you've experienced what?
I've experienced
your head.
love and partnership, and that's something I would want in the long run. But I'm saying right now in my life, I'm not halfway where I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about the economy in Nigeria. It's terrible. And I don't
Bad.
think any household right now is a one-man income household.
How much is Pampers?
How much is pump? Thank you. My brother
Sorry,
literally
laugh.
just had a baby recently, and the bills it's just been crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about having to get married and not being able to pull my own weight in finance.
Yeah.
No, they will say you
I-
bring yourself to the table.
I know I cannot just bring myself to the table. I want to be able to handle some things.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So right now I'm not ready for marriage, but guess who doesn't understand that? My mother. Yes. My mom doesn't understand the fact that I'm not ready for marriage, and it seems like every time I and her have a conversation, it's just like open your mind, open your heart,
Don't worry,
let
you get
people
better
come
in your
in.
home. Don't worry, just take it one step at a time.
Exactly.
Okay,
So
okay,
like that's
okay.
like the rate of change in my personal life. It's just like in the blinking of an eyes, I grew up so fast in everybody's eyes, and now nobody looks at me like Naza,
That girl.
Ma.
Don't
Now
fall that
everybody
boy,
looks
oh.
at me like
Naza,
your mates are getting married. Why are you not getting married?
Naza, I'm going to be devil's advocate, right? And I'm going to be on the side of your mom for a bit, which is to say that you're never going to have it completely figured out.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Even let's talk about tech for like, for a moment, right? We never had it figured out before you put your leg into like the water, right? Before you like decided to dive deep into it, right? You never had everything figured out. I don't think you're going to have everything figured out with adulting and specifically, marriage. I'm not trying to change the topic.
Oh,
of this
definitely,
podcast,
I
but,
agree.
I agree with your mom.
I agree with you. I'm not going to have
Okay.
everything figured out.
I mean, that's what your mom is saying anyway.
Just
Technically.
Josiah. I feel like as adults, you get
Yeah.
to a certain stage in life where you
Mhm.
might not 100% be where you want to be, but you are.
You know where you don't
you
want
know
to be.
where you don't want to be,
Yeah.
and you know where you want to be, and you know you're on the right path to where you want
Yeah,
to be.
absolutely.
Financially,
Yeah.
emotionally, physically.
But you're on the right path.
Emotionally and financially, I'm not where I want to be right now.
Mm-hmm. So let
So
her
I
get there.
can't get married
Emotionally.
now.
That's fine.
Financially.
I rest my case.
Thank you so
Mhm.
much,
Yes,
Josiah.
yes.
Okay, so adulting in tech. Adulting in tech. It's no longer you're sitting at home, you're 18 or you're 19 in 100 level, 200 level, trying to like find your pathway. We all have jobs. We are all working towards a very fulfilling career.
Mhm.
So what does adulting in tech look like? Is it just paying bills? Or does it involve managing burnouts and continuous upskilling We just talked about learning because of the whole constant change in the tech
Yeah.
industry. You're learning one new concept today, you're learning a new tool tomorrow, you're learning scripting today, it's just crazy. So what do you think adulting in a tech career looks like? Is it just you paying bills, working to pay bills, or you're also trying to manage burnout, you're trying to manage a lot of things that comes with life as it is? Joy?
For now, let's just say whatever I'm doing now is way better. It's to
I feel
get,
like you want to give us a disclaimer. I don't even understand.
let's say whatever I'm doing now, I just want to be financially free.
Financial
Right?
freedom.
You know, apart from cybersecurity, right? And apart from the saying that okay, it pays well and everything, that should not only be your only source of income. There should be other things that you are doing to provide you source of income. That's the only way you can be financially free. So trying to juggle your cybersecurity career with other side
gigs and all.
hustles that you are doing, right, is to be financially free. Like money is everything, and nobody should come and say that money is not everything.
No, you obviously know I'm going to disagree with money is everything.
when
Obviously.
when it's
But
your
I'm going
turn,
to-
you
no,
will
no,
say
no,
that
I'm going to explain
you will,
why. Yeah.
yes, when it's your turn. For me, money is everything right now.
Mhm.
Anyways, so what was the question again?
Can you imagine?
What does adulting in a tech career look like?
Okay,
Is
yes.
it just paying bills,
Mhm,
or you're
okay.
also managing burnout and the
Yes,
likes?
it's everything. You're trying to pay your bills, trying to take care of your family, your parents are taking care of you from when you give birth to you till
And
now.
it's your time to do the
Trying
same.
to upskill, because if you don't upskill in this field, you'll be left behind. Honestly.
You will not even have a career.
So they will just lay you up and say sorry, you AI has taken your job. when it's because of your lack of your laziness that's led you to that point.
no, fuck.
So I just think that's about it. Upskilling, you have to upskill. There are some things you need to do personally to take care of yourself. I mean, who wouldn't want to like live in luxury? Like when you are spending, you don't have to think about you're making a
I
bad
feel like
financial
Josiah wants to
decision.
come in so bad.
No. Absolutely no. You know what? No. Let her finish, because I was still like marinating the thought of money is everything. Like, I cannot get that out of my head.
I know you will say something like that. But anyways, I just feel like for this adult thing, right? We want to make ourselves better, both financially, both mentally,
want to be
even
balanced.
spiritually. We want to be like balance
Yeah.
and everything. So let me just say now, when I want to buy something now, I should not be thinking that I am making a bad financial decision. That's because I don't have money. Yes, no.
I feel you. To get pizza now, you have to do a whole lot of calculations to get a box of pizza.
Or you want to go out and chill, and they will tell you that one Fanta that you're buying for
like
400
this is so
naira
personal
is
to
like
Joy. I wish you guys can see Joy's face because
or the bottle water you will buy 200 500k.
It's how much?
Some 2k.
Bottle
Depends
water.
on where you go to.
I shall not carry water from my house. But yeah.
Anyways,
okay.
that's just it. And Josiah, money is for now. Money is
Disclaimer
everything.
for now.
Okay.
Money is
Josiah.
everything. Obviously, money. There are some things money cannot handle, but for now,
Yeah.
yes,
Money will take care of a lot of problems.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
So Jay has basically said don't
Everything.
say anything about money, and agree with me that money is everything. But anyway, Chinaza, the question is balancing like adulting and tech, right? Like the changes. Yeah, I think I think it's everything in one, right? Because like I said earlier, life doesn't wait for you. Like the changes in life do not wait for you. Like so, let's take ourselves for instance, right? Let's look back 5 years ago. We had way less worries than we have right now. Look at Joy, for
Definitely.
instance. Joy is now Joy is now like, Joy now has a house, she's staying on her own, and I can guarantee you, right, staying on your own, a lot more things to think about, right? You're in a stage where, like Naza said, there are conversations about, hey, when are you getting married? A lot more things to think about. You're starting to have, like, this, I'm talking about life issues, right? I'm not earning enough, right? Or probably I know this might sound weird for some, or probably, I need to be in a relationship because, for instance, you said your mom's talking about marriage. You need a relationship to get there.
Exactly.
You're in a relationship, right?
With Jesus Christ.
She doesn't want to hear that.
more things to think about, right? So it's like, and even in tech, right? So I think now is such a very like crazy time, because even in tech, a lot more things to think about, and I think it's never going to get to a point where we're going to have everything figured out,
Nah.
right? Like that's one thing. I think
I don't think we might ever strike that balance we're looking for.
uh
Well,
maybe we might in the future, right? Maybe,
Fair enough.
or maybe people that are in like saner societies,
Would.
it's a lot easier for them to have a lot of things figured out. But like the way we are,
society.
yeah, this is not a sane
Mm,
society.
This is not a
Unfortunately,
sane
like
society.
we do not live in a sane society. But anyway, I just think in a nutshell, it's like hard. And like Joy said, to be honest, I'm not trying to downplay the importance of money, right? I think money is like for me, money is a big motivation in like the fact that I'm even doing tech, right? I mean, I could tell you a lot of other things, but money is very, very key. And trying to get money is even one thing. Trying to have money, we're getting to a point where it's not just having money to live your day-to-day life. It's about having money, to sustain you, money that you're thinking about investing, you're thinking about like the next 10 years from now, right? Are you on the path that would be able to earn you financial freedom? So it's a lot of these things, to be honest. And I don't think it's going to slow down anytime soon, but I just think, one step at a time, you're going to definitely be able to get to the point where you have a good number of these things figured out. Yeah. So,
Okay.
and money is not everything.
I knew you were
I
going
just
to
don't-
keep that in.
No problem.
Okay. So for me, like Josiah says, it's just a combination of everything. You're trying to handle bills, you're trying to handle the constant upskilling, you're trying to manage burnout, you're trying to manage your health, you're trying to handle family issues, you're trying to have a relationship with God.
Yeah.
Like you have a whole lot of things at the same time. And it gets to a point where to manage these things now seems so impossible because it looks like one will always suffer.
Like that Ys's so that lady.
Exactly. I think I and Joy went for a conference, and when the lady about mental health and creating balance in your life, when she came right up, I think her name is Wanaka something, and she was talking about striking balance in your career in tech, and she was like, if she drew it like a whole quadrant, a circle that has quadrants, and she said if one suffers, you have not struck that balance that you're looking for, and she had 12 12 quadrants. So it's either your life, your finance is going well, career is
Yeah.
not going well, career is going well, finance is going well, your spirituality is not going well.
Family.
It's hard for you to actually strike that balance across these very important concepts to life.
Yeah.
But like we would always say, we're still figuring tech out, we're still figuring adulthood out, and by the grace of God, we'll not die. Now there's this thing. We will die, but not now. Now there's this thing I saw on Twitter this week where someone said, POV, you're in tech. I need to finish my unfinished project. I have a lot of projects I need to do. That's one POV. The second POV is I need to learn new skills.
Yeah.
Now we're about to talk about what I call the tech rat race. What this is how do you try to reconcile the industry's demand for constant innovation and over performance with the need for work-life balance and mental health? Because I have like a whole bunch of projects I've not finished and I'm already learning bash scripting because I need to learn it for work. So how do you manage yourself? How do you manage trying to remain relevant in an industry such as this and also manage things like burnout, work-life balance, try to have a life outside of work? For one, I don't think I have a life outside of work, but I think this question I'll just treat open. Anybody that wants to answer this question should just answer this question because I've not found a way to manage it yet. So Josiah.
It's hard answering this question, to be honest, because nobody has it figured out, right? But one thing I would say is, number one, don't lose sight of the end goal. Like I said that earlier, right? Don't lose sight of why you started this thing. Don't lose sight of, because I think that's one of the ways where you try to draw motivation from. And then one thing I try to do is I try to take things like, I try to do a sprint, right? To say, for instance, right, I have like a main focus. I know there are so many things drawing our attention. You have to, I think tech is a career path where you keep learning, right? You keep learning. There are tech career paths that were like there are domains in tech that were like, booming 5 years ago and nothing is really happening now. So you have to keep upskilling. But one thing I would say in terms of trying to find a way to balance this is, and this is something I do, right? I just try to have a sprint. So say for instance, I'm trying to like learn something or move in this direction, right? I have a major focus that takes like the most of my time, right? So once I have that sprint, a lot of these other things are just little things I do alongside. And when I'm done with that sprint, I take a break, right? Which is like that just helps me like reset. And like Chinaza said, trying to find that like work-life balance. For me, that's something that helps, right? When I have something I'm focusing on, I work through the weekends, I try to get that thing done. And once I'm done, reward yourself, right? I honestly believe in that, right? You reward yourself, it genuinely helps you reset, right? And then you refocus again. And then I think that's one way that I try to like achieve balance, right? And me, I personally believe that as you in as much as you should be locked in, right? But I don't think and I said this in one of the earlier episodes, I don't think we should be locked into the point where we lose touch of things around us, right? We lose touch of like family, things that matter, right? I mean, lose touch of the irrelevant things, absolutely, right? Be obsessed about what you want to do, absolutely, but there should just be a time where you are able to reset, right? And then have some time for yourself. And I think that's even a strategy that helps you to refocus. And then so yeah, that's one thing I would say, because that's something I do that I think would help people achieve a bit of balance, right, between the ever-changing field of tech and trying to figure things out in their personal like adulting life. So
I think I resonate with that because
Yeah, me
I think
too.
part of why my grief this period has been a lot was, I think, a month ago I had like this push to call my grandma, and I couldn't because I was swamped with work and I wasn't able to speak with her until she passed.
yeah,
And there's this feeling of guilt,
yeah,
like why did I let work take over so much
yeah.
that I couldn't connect with someone I don't joke with.
Mm-hmm.
You get? I and my grandma, we are so we're so close. I can't believe I'm using past tense. We're so close. Like, I'm her first granddaughter. She always has like
Well,
her brag rights. You understand?
Mhm.
Like, she brags about me to everybody and anybody. And it's just crazy how I let life, adulting, work, create a form of disconnect between us. So I'm still trying to come to terms with the fact that she's no longer here, and I didn't get a chance to speak to her when I was supposed to before she passed. So yeah, thank you very much, Josiah.
I mean, Nazar, just to say one more thing to add to that, I think that one thing, I cannot understand like how that feels, to be fair, because I'm not like
Nah.
in your shoes, right? But I think one thing you could try to hold on to is the fact that you people have made so many memories before that she would definitely be happy for, right? So yeah, in as much as you did not make that last move because of work and all of that, I don't think you should let that like weigh you down, because if you look back, you people have done so many
So
things.
many
Your her
things
favorite
together.
granddaughter,
Yeah.
Asanwa, all these things, right? So yeah, I mean, you could hold
Yeah.
on to that, and that would help you through. So
Yeah. Okay. Back to life. Okay. So one more question. Not one more question, actually. We have a lot of questions, but like this question is actually really important because I feel like as much as we want to connect with our audience, we have to speak about the points in our lives where we failed, so they know that they are not alone. Okay, so what is one personal failure outside of your career that actually taught you a lesson, a valuable lesson that you now apply to your professional life? One personal failure.
This one, I would like to think about it though.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I think we would come back to this question. Let's give it time to marinate.
So the question is one personal failure.
One personal failure or setback that taught you a valuable lesson that you now apply to your career as it is. So we'll let the question
Okay, I think
marinate.
I think
go
I
on.
can actually answer.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to go into details,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, definitely.
But
Just go on.
I've had a personal failure of like losing a relationship with. For context, I did not specify if it's a romantic relationship or a friendship, right? I just said a relationship. But here's the thing, right? one of the main reasons for that was like communication. And I know, okay, so very high level, this sounds like rubbish, right? Or sounds like a very cliche thing to say, but that's something that taught me a lot in career, because learn how to communicate. See, for instance, a lot of the times, one thing I've come to realize is the people that get recognized sometimes are not even the people that do the most work,
Nah,
are just the people that know how to speak about what they do,
the people that are visible.
the people that are visible, the people that talk about what they do, right? So I think that setback, right? This is, this is a setback outside of tech, but like that lesson is something that I'm still trying to work on, right? Even, in my career path and things I do, it's like learn to always in a very, very like unconventional way. What I'll say is learn to talk your shit, right? It's like you do this, people need to know you do it, communicate effectively, stuff like that. And I think that's something that really, really helps, right, in career and helping you even like scale the career ladder. Yeah.
Okay. For me, I would say not asking questions can cause a lot.
Joy, do you really
Yeah.
want to open the Pandora's box?
Not asking questions can cause a lot. I can still remember in school I was very timid, 100 level. To the sense that when I entered 200 level, my classmates, yeah, my classmate did not know that I was in 100 level. They thought I was like a DE student. I was so timid. I was just moving in from lecture with my eye problem from
Oh my
I was still at the very back.
Yeah.
And by the time immediately the lecturer is out, I am out. And that
Yeah.
was basically it. I was so nervous to ask people question. I feel like I'm disturbing them. I felt like I had a lot of eyes on me. And it got to a point that I was like, if I continue to be like this, there is no way I'm moving forward.
Tell me about
There
it.
is no way, and that comes to the, in relating to tech, anything cybersecurity, any field, not even tech. If you don't ask questions, like something has been bothering you, and you don't ask questions, like you're right, but you don't ask questions, they're going to remain stagnant.
Yeah.
If you know they are due for a promotion and you don't
Yeah.
ask, you be like, they
Yeah.
will notice, they will notice
They
me,
will
they
never
will not
notice.
notice you.
Communication. So, yeah.
Exactly, they will not, and you just going to be there. If there is something that you're having problem working on, a tool or something, a question that you can't find in Google,
Yeah.
and you need somebody more experienced to answer that question from you, and you don't ask, you are going to remain stagnant like that. So that actually had led me to that lesson I've learned. I'm always applying it. If it's something, even though I'm embarrassed, that they would think,
Yeah,
when
you don't know.
you know
Yeah.
when people will think that you know something, but you
Then
don't
when
know
you
it.
ask the question, they'll know, oh, she doesn't know that, you know.
Exactly. I still ask, because in school sometimes when lecturers ask, do you have any question? And I'll be
You have
like,
questions, but you say, no,
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
have
yeah, yeah,
questions.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have questions.
So
Because you don't want to stand up.
exactly. Or once you ask the question, be like, ask you a whole you don't know this. Yes, a whole me does not know it. So I just feel like that was like
Okay.
one thing that I actually took to my tech field.
Okay. My own personal failure would be in business. So I know you guys might not know, but I've done a whole lot of businesses. To mention a few, I've sold thrift. I've made hair. I braid.
Wow. I
Yes,
didn't know
I've
that
Really?
about
baked.
you.
You still do it?
Yeah, I still do it. I've baked.
I am good at it.
Hey,
Me
where is
too.
that question going?
I feel like Joy wants to take advantage of me and all.
No, but it's funny because like every time we
Fully.
record
Yeah.
a podcast, I just learn new
You
things
learn
about
new
you
things,
people.
yes. So I've done like a whole
That's
lot
so
of
cool.
businesses, and I've failed. I think the only business I've not failed so far is my perfume business. But one thing that taught me was that just keep going.
Yeah.
So I applied that in my professional career. I think that's where my whole resilience came in from. I might fall now, definitely you would fall in your career. Like at some point, it might be with a project, it might be with a task, it might even be with a meeting with a client, whatever field, whatever industry you're working in. But if there's one thing that I always do is I get back up and I continue. I keep going. I keep going till I get to that end goal. I don't stop. No matter the failure, no matter how many times I fall. I think there's something there's this quote that's really popular that says it doesn't matter how many times you fall so long as you get up every time.
Yeah.
And personal failures in business allowed me to build resilience that I now apply in my professional career. So
So
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a lot of questions. You know, I started this conversation before the episode
Yes, before the
started.
episode started.
I'm still going to ask a lot
Yes.
because I need to like
So
learn from you.
Business
yeah,
questions.
Yep.
business questions.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, it's not only cybersecurity now.
Yeah,
For now,
absolutely. Yeah.
at all.
Now let's talk money. Let's talk money. There's a constant need for upskilling, and in as much as there are free resources, you most times for you to have quality experiences,
Yep.
you would have to spend.
Mhm.
So how has the need for constant upskilling and learning impacted your financial adulting?
You repeat the question again.
How has the need
Uh,
for the constant upskilling in your careers
Mm.
impacted your financials during
Okay.
adulthood?
Okay. For one, I got a better paying job.
Mm.
Yes.
Congrats.
Thank you. And I'm still working towards getting a more better
paying
paying job.
Yeah.
And I'm still upskilling for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think for to get more quality in your experience or in your qualifications, you know, in tech and other things, there's some certifications you would need.
We're coming to that episode.
Yeah, there's some certifications, and
Mhm.
I just thank God that I'm getting those for
For
free.
free.
Like, you don't understand. Like anytime I'm going to the Sam's checkout and I'm like putting in the coupon code and I see 0.0 out
0.0.
of 5,000 or something, I'm like, wow. And again, my company is all about like training their staff.
Mhm.
I have a certificate. I have like I can pick the certification I want with them as well. But let me be done with this one first.
No,
You know,
finish one first, I beg.
before I was like, how will I get the money to do this certification and do that certification?
Mhm.
Now I'm the one that please.
Please, you should wait.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. But apart from the certifications as well, there are some other things you need to pay for, like in terms of let's say in terms of tools, because there are some tools now they are not free.
They're not
Like
free.
you like want to like know how to use them, you pay for them. Also in terms of what are they calling it again? uh is this word I am looking for? Okay, yes, trainings like hack the box, try hack me, let's
Let's
defend.
defend.
Exactly. There's so much that the free
The free versions can only
versions
give
can
to
give.
you. Yeah. You need the pro.
Exactly. So investing in that too, and it has been people have been saying it has been good for them. At least that was how I got my internship with Sarah Plura, because I was working.
Yeah, you were a lot. You were hack the box champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like I was going to lucky because I only have theory. There was
There
no
were no practical.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I locked
Okay.
in, and thank God though everything has been fruitful so far, and it
Okay.
continues to be more fruitful.
Amen.
Amen.
Now, Josiah, clock it. Josiah, I want
need
us
to have
to.
that.
Mhm.
Do your nails so that we'll do this.
I want to
Yeah.
divert the question a bit from what Joy
Sure,
has
sure,
said.
Absolutely.
So she spoke about the positive sides
Yeah.
towards.
I was going to even talk about
You
the negative
understand?
side.
So I need you to speak from a negative point of view.
Yeah.
How has the constant upskilling affected your financials, the other areas of your life, your Friday night out, your parties, those kind of
Parties.
things? How has this constant need for upskilling affected it?
Thank you very much for this question. Now
Thank
I'm going
you
to
very
first start from the financial part. Now, I think cybersecurity is a very expensive field. Funny enough, I was having this conversation with someone, right? Like, today is Saturday. I was having this conversation with someone on Tuesday, and she was like, "Oh, she wants to pivot into cybersecurity," and I was like, "You need to ensure that you have money." And she was asking about certifications, and I said, "You need to have money to pay for those certifications, especially if you're someone that is, Joy, for instance, by the virtue of the fact that she works somewhere, it's easy for you to get those certifications. But as someone that is just coming in and doing a lot of these things by yourself, right, you're going to have to spend money. For instance, getting a security plus is like in naira, it's about 700 or say like 600K. That is someone's like 6 months salary. Let me know. I don't want to say annual.
Let's do 6
do you
months,
understand?
100K per month.
right? So I've had to like, and let's not even talk about like high level certifications. I've had to pay for courses, right? That I had to pay in dollars, right, for these things, and it's pretty expensive, especially if you're someone that wants to do cybersecurity. But I don't think that should discourage you, right? But even Hack the Box or Try Hack Me, for instance, they have premium,
Rooms and all,
subscriptions where
yeah.
you have to, pay for it, probably pay like $11 monthly and stuff like that. And I'm speaking with the context of someone that is living in Nigeria, right? Someone that is starting out, right? That's definitely going to affect your pocket. A lot of these things affected my pocket, right? And that's why I've not bought a Lambo.
I want to also add that before I got the scholarships, I was constantly looking for something that I could work with, something that I could save up. Even like when I realized, like after school, something I could save up to actually do, because in as much as everybody was all about security, S plus, I wanted a certification that aligns to what I want. So okay, I'm doing digital forensics. I wanted to have a certification on CHFI. I don't want to have like
It's generic.
exactly. I can get that from Cisco or from for that places that are much more affordable or free in this sense. But I wanted something that aligned with me, so I was looking for mentors. I was looking for something. I was actively looking for scholarships, honestly.
Yeah.
And even how I even got this Pella scholarship, obviously if you receive the 2025 for guideline, you know that okay, there's a place you have to put out money from your pocket. In a sense, you're sending your transcript from your school will send your transcript, you pay for that, and also the evaluation company. And once you see the dollar rate for
rate, yeah.
exactly Nigeria, you know that that's not a small money.
I think this year's on is like everything is like 250, 300,
Uh-huh.
300, yeah.
As of then, I had to spend like the dollar was like 1.8. Yes,
I
and
remember.
everything in total was like 300k. And let me tell you, I didn't have that 300k. I had to
Yeah.
borrow
Yeah.
because I took the risk.
Oh, she took a great risk because
You
paying
guys,
the money
see,
does not mean
I need
you're
to say
getting
something.
the
Joy,
scholarship.
how many people
Yeah.
first of all, how many people in Nigeria got that scholarship?
I think only one, two, three in Nigeria.
How
Then
many
one abroad.
ladies?
And you're one of them.
Yes.
How many
Out of-
ladies? How many ladies got the scholarship?
I think I don't know, maybe 4 or 3.
Okay.
In Nigeria,
in Nigeria,
okay,
yeah.
only me and one other lady.
Now, the reason, no, exactly. The reason why I said this is because I need people to understand the quality that is before you. Do you understand? The quality that is
Oh, when
speaking
that
to
clock is.
And
Nah, that's
also,
very nice, man.
I felt so special because out of 4,000 applicants,
4,000.
That was different.
What did I do? My resume was not rich.
rich.
They saw something there.
to be something.
Right?
There has to be something they
Right?
saw, yeah.
Because I just finished like from Cyber Plural, and I just put that there. I put my project from school. I put what I was working with Hack the Box. I put out what I was doing with Cyblack, organization Cyblack. And that was majorly what I put in there, and I put my skills. And some people like no lie you because
That's the thing, don't lie.
Yeah.
because I don't know. I think when in my current job, when we're like interviewing people for one of our programs, there are a lot of things that people put out there that we
they
don't
can't
even
defend.
look for questions out of the box. We
Yeah,
ask
that's
them
from your
questions from
CV.
your CV.
Yeah.
Okay, you say you know ISO 7001 now. Yeah, explain it. Just
What is it?
give us
What
they
is an
can't.
ISMS?
Anyways, but that was just it. I felt
Yeah.
really when I got that scholarship, I felt so excited. I think that was like my
You could
my
taste
highlight.
taste her joy.
Exactly.
You could taste Joy's joy. Oh my god.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
But yeah.
2025. I got it.
2025.
Yes, application open 20.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got my. We're excited. We're excited to welcome you to.
Congratulations.
I was so happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just so you guys know, applications for this
Yeah.
window is open now. So you can go to Pala Sands,
Mhm.
search for Pala Sands on Google, and you can just start. Fingers crossed, but you have to have money though. That's why we're talking about.
When
the
is it
financial
ending?
part.
When is it ending?
January.
15th January.
Okay, so this
of
episode
next.
should
So
be
you
out.
have like from when this episode
Comes
ends.
out. That's why I was asking because like
You
I
have
don't know
like
when this
a few
episode is
weeks.
going out.
to
Or maybe
actually put in
days.
your application, but yeah. Okay. So now, what is the most on-tech activity? Now we're leaving tech, yeah, that you do that you feel is essential to maintain that balance? I know I said I don't have balance, but I know I have numerous on-tech activities that I do. So I'm going to answer this question. I think I want to start.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like you guys already know what I want to say. I read books.
I don't. Oh, yeah.
I
Chinaza
read
is a
books.
bibliophile. That's what it's called now. People that read books.
Yeah, like I love books. I buy books just for the fun of it. I might not have money for any other thing, but I would always squeeze out money to get a new book. And I think my current read is Surrounded by Bad Bosses. How to deal with lazy people at work.
Thank God I did not ask any question.
And
I thought that was a novel.
no, that was not a novel.
Mhm.
That's like self-development, how to
Yeah.
handle the craziness in the corporate life and all. And it's been so interesting. And I think having to just switch off my brain from the constant screens that I look at every day of my life, just helps me maintain a level of balance. So yeah, that's my number one on-tech activity. The second one will be I go to church and I dance like my life depends on it.
I want to try that though. I want to.
I
actually try
shout.
that.
You
Like
should.
dance like David.
I shout, I dance like my life depends on it. And currently, as at when this episode will air, Hallelujah Challenge would have ended, but still, yes. I dance every midnight like David danced. So that helps me like just relieve a whole lot of stress and just get my mind in the game and just switch off basically because my brain is always on. There's no quiet time in my brain and it's annoying. But yes, those are my two on-tech activities I do to maintain some level of balance. Josiah.
On-tech activities that I do. First of all, I sleep.
I don't mention sleep.
I
sleep.
Sleep is so like sleep
And I
is
sleep a lot.
sleep is one of the things I genuinely think is like top
It's
two
actually very
activities in the
important,
world.
actually.
Right, sleeping. Right, so I sleep. I try to sleep. I try to get a lot of sleep. I like play video games and stuff like that. So that helps me unwind.
You
So
have to
what I do is like most times I just go to like my friends, right? So like sitting around them and having conversations that are not even tech related because they are not even
What
like
happens
tech
when your
people.
friends that's the
So,
problem.
but it's funny. Funny enough, I was at my friend's place like recently, and all we spoke about was like AI and machine learning, and I was like, no, this is not why I'm here. Like,
Like you get
let's go back to talking
that's why
about
you
like
need to diversify the people
Yeah.
you make friends
Oh
with
my God.
because
But what if everybody in your life is
no,
there?
you have to
you're
find
talking
someone.
about yourself now
You
like
have to
this.
find someone. But yeah, I got to see my friends, and then I relate so much to this thing you said about like going to church. So like upper room is like my spot. So like most times like when you just go to a place and you just let loose, right?
Just let
like you're not thinking
loose.
about
You're in
what's
your
happening
father's
the next
house.
day,
You
stuff
can
like
misbehave
that.
in your
So,
father's house.
yeah, I completely relate to that. Yeah, so yeah, I think those are like things that I do that like help me unwind.
For me,
Right?
I'm not talking about church now.
No, we're not really
You
talking
must
about
not.
church.
It's not about church. Basically, it can be
just
a club for you.
Exactly.
Just let you let
Okay.
loose.
Okay. I let loose on my bed.
Oh my god.
I sleep nowadays. I am not joking with my weekends.
Yeah.
Somebody can ask me, "What are you busy this weekend?" Yes, I'm busy on my
I
bed.
think last weekend why I jilted you guys was because I needed to sleep.
Oh my god, I needed.
Yeah.
I am busy on my
Judge,
bed.
you know what Chinaza said?
And yeah, she
I
told
told
me.
her now.
Yeah, she told me.
Oh, you will address this after this. Don't worry.
Anyway, sleep.
yeah.
Sleep is number one. Then you guys know I'm going to just say it. Anime.
Manga.
Anime.
Ooh.
Anime. Korean dramas.
Oh Lord.
Sitcoms.
Okay.
That's for me. Then recently this year, mangas. Surprisingly, you can even see my phone. So that's I can be tired of reading like academic books and everything, but you can never see me tired to watch anime or even read manga or even Wattpad too.
Do you still read Wattpad?
I still do.
I have not read Wattpad since I left secondary school.
Since 2017. I don't
That's
know.
crazy.
I thought I was actually going to grow out of it, but
I grew out of mine actually.
I still read it. But there are some amazing writers.
Right now?
Yes.
Maybe I'll check them out.
You know, some of the movies that are currently like airing are based from
Wattpad?
yeah, for some
Wow.
books.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's new.
Yep.
That's new. I think I'll check it out. Okay, so to close out this episode, I just want to ask, what is your one take from all we've discussed, from all the conversations that have gone round? What is one thing that stood out for you, or what is a recommendation you would give to somebody that's trying to handle tech and adulting at the same time?
Take a break. Take a break. Like I said, right? Like I basically do sprints and then take breaks. I think that's very essential to whatever it is you're trying to achieve. It helps you refocus, helps you re-strategize, helps you like come back with a lot more focus. So I would say just take a break. The world, like you're not going to lose your skill. The world is not going to leave you as long as you come back, right? You're not taking a break for 6 months. Just take, that short break, and yeah, that's what I would say.
Joy,
One thing that
either stood out for you or a recommendation for someone that's trying to handle tech and adulting at the same time.
okay, so I feel like if you want to, if you know what you want, just like push for it. If you know what you want, push for it. You shouldn't procrastinate. It will only take you, it will limit you basically. And like we said before, like I said before, this tech journey is not for, it's not a one person journey. Ask, be annoying.
He's not for the Swift.
Exactly. Be annoying. Like people even get tired of you, but ask. As far you know
Ask
that you're living there with on the, you understand what you're living with. And also cybersecurity is not, it's not going to give you the financial freedom. Yes. It will not give you the
At least
financial
not in your
freedom.
early years, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Even
Can we have a little bit joy, please?
okay.
Please.
Anyways,
Don't take away our joy.
you should also look at other side hustles. Anyways.
Think investing,
Yeah,
buy
investments.
lands, buy gold, those kind of things.
But we still say 18 karat.
18 karat, 24 karat gold. Okay, for me, it would be always find a way to connect with people around you at least once a week. That's just me. That's for me. Okay, so for this episode, we've talked about different sides to life and tech. We've discussed about what adulting in tech looks like, how we're managing burnout, and how we're managing the whole financial downside of skilling. We've also talked about the industry's demand for constant innovation and you trying to maintain a certain level of balance with life and your mental health. And I think our hosts, co-hosts, and the host has given us some on-tech activity that they do to maintain balance. And I'm going to say this, if you've not read it, please try to read Surrounded by Idiots. That's another book that is connected to my current read, and it's really, really important for you as a person if you're going to be interacting with a lot of people in life, except you want to be an island. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to us for this long, and we hope that this episode is as impactful for you as it was for us. See y'all. Bye.
Ciao.